Hey guys, welcome back. It's NyarMalit.
I am Noel Richter. We're at Full House Studios and we are the Tall Girls Pod.
Welcome to the Tall Girls Board. We are at Full House Studios. As you guys can see today, we have a new location,
New background.
new background. Everything else still the same. We're still fly. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm always saying that in every episode. We are fly, we are fly, we are fly.
Sexy bitches!
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, Full
Anyway.
House Studios is on Lantana Drive in Westlands.
Lantana Road. It's not
Lantana
a drive.
Road.
It's a road.
It's a road.
Yeah, Lantana Road next to Riverside Hotel.
Riverview.
Guy, tuko na mashida. Riverview Hotel. This thing is not coffee. Next to Riverview Hotel, Lantana Road. We have so many areas. As you can see, we've changed and we're still
Today
outside.
we're on another side of the
Yeah,
compound.
this is just outside. Our place is there, but the
Okay.
sun was disturbing us, and we're like, let's show these guys what we
We
have.
needed consistent lighting.
Yeah, we needed consistent lighting. So
And we
that's why
needed
we're
to
not
show
on
you
a place.
guys there's more. I think
Yeah,
we
to
should be
Kombelea
shooting-
Lookwards. I think we should be doing like different locations. But we like outside though. Outside is so nice because we don't need extra light. You know me, my color needs to be brightened. Brightened sounds like
Carolite.
At least I didn't say lightened.
Mtu wenu.
Fen, lovely babes.
Fan lovely babes.
No, it's not wrong to be black. I'm just saying it's like we need light.
We glow in the dark.
We glow. We don't glow in the dark. We don't show in the dark. Oh my god. Anyway, guys, welcome to another episode. We already
Yeah.
said our names. We already said where we are. So let's dive into the topic. Today we only have one topic because it's
Yeah.
going to be very heavy and we have so much to talk about. So, as we promised you guys on episodes, like 2 episodes ago, we promised you guys to talk about single mothers and
Single
effects-
parenting.
Single parenting. Let's not say mothers to it, like single parenting effects and
how
it is.
it is, because we realize like a huge group, like a huge percentage of our friends,
Yeah.
80% come from
Single parents.
single parent households. Be it a mother, be it a father. It's mostly a mother.
And out of the 80%, 100% are single mothers. Single mother homes. I don't know where the single fathers are.
I don't know. That's the thing. There's never a thing like single. Me, I've never had somebody being called a single
Single
father.
father. Yeah, but
But then
there.
if you're a mother
Yeah.
and you're single, you automatically become single mother. You're no longer even like.
Is it a name that single mothers gave themselves? Oh, we are single mothers. The world was like, single mother!
I think it's
And
always
you are just
easy
a
to
single
vilify
parent.
the woman like, "We mbona uko peke yako? Ulimfanyia
That is
nini
true, that is true,
akatoroka?"
yeah. It is very easy to like tell the woman, wewe kwani uko peke
And I
yako?
think men don't live with the repercussions of having this baby. They're not constantly like being tagged at na mtoto. So you just move on with your life and you're now just a single person. You're not a single father.
Let me tell you, when I walk in the street and I see a man with a kid, and then like in my head I'm just feeling like, oh yeah, he's struggling. Like I don't know. Imagine if I see a man and mtoto. Let's not say like an able kid, like infant or just a small below 10. I instantly feel sorry for the man because I don't know. I just always feel like he's struggling. Like this is not what you're supposed to do.
But
Is
well,
it
do
the
you
society?
feel the same with when you see a woman with a child on the streets?
No, I
alone
don't.
with it?
Apart from
You're
on
just
Sundays, when I see a lot of women coming from church with their kids, and I'm like, where are the fathers? Like there's so many single women. There's so many single mothers. Yeah, that's the only
There are so
time
many
I-
single people.
single parents. You mean? Sit properly.
Single
There's so many single.
people.
Single parents. You mean?
Okay.
Because are you saying
for
single
me,
people,
I think,
or are you
I
saying
think,
like a
yeah,
single parent?
single people? Because why are women? We're the ones who are told you're a single parent. I've never had my baby daddy being told you're a single father. Please.
Your dad is a single father. Tell
Okay,
us.
or even you've never had the father of your child being told he's a single father. Is he?
No, but he's
He's-
not. But he's like, okay, let's describe single parenting. Is when, so I only know single mothers. Let me just say it from a point of a single mother, yeah? It's either the husband dies or it's a divorce. But for you to be a single mother or to call yourself like a single parent, the other person is not involved in any way. You are doing the financial bit, the what is that thing called?
Kulea.
The kulea part, the growing, the raising of the kid, everything is on you, financial, everything, yeah?
That's what it means to be a single parent.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that you take them to the kids and then they come. I don't think
So you
it
think
is.
in order to be a single parent, the other person has to be completely out of the picture?
Yes, because
it's just not
if
a matter
it's
of
co-parenting,
cohabiting. Everybody is living their lives, and then we share in raising the child.
if you share, then I don't think you're a single parent, are you?
Well, then what are you?
You're just a parent. You're just like, we are co-parenting from different homes.
Okay.
Because when I was doing the research on this topic, they were saying, where I did research, guys. So when I was doing research, they were saying, the single parent home, I don't know, even them in the research, they were just talking about single mothers. So they were saying single mothers, it's worse for them when the person has just, after divorce, or the person is just like, I'm not taking care of this kid, I'm mkata. But if it's after death, it's different. Like, the situation is different, even psychologically for the kid.
Ah, okay, because then they know that my parent
Yeah,
is
they
just
know.
dead.
Yeah, they know he's dead. He's not at Yamenikata. So now let's dive into this. What?
Hii ya kukataliwa.
Yeah, hii ya kukataliwa. Or let me say, for my instance was tuliwachwa. Yeah, he left us, and single mothers really have a hard time. And I've seen the effects, the way like we grow up with like daddy issues, nini. But looking back, unaangalia, you can, the kids, there's some like resentment you have for the parent who stays. You're like,
Why?
Why are we not full? And also, why is the other person not here? But growing up, you understand they had to do this. Because for me, my mom was really busy. But unajua your time sielewi. She was really very busy. She like worked throughout. Akirudi, she's tired, so maybe us were sleeping. And then you're like, I want you, but
She's busy.
Saina, yeah, she has to do this because si tuliachwa kwa mata.
Like he just walked out one day and just decided, fuck this mom.
Yes. It was like that. He was like, deuces. And then it was just, today he's here, tomorrow he's not here. And he left like that.
And never came back?
He used to come back, but when he was coming back, he was just coming to cause drama and go. It was and let me just say, for a very long time I had like resentment towards my mom.
Did you feel like it was hard to make him stay?
No, I really loved him, but I also understood the relationship was toxic. I didn't want him in our house, but I just wanted him to be with us still. Yeah? But that didn't happen. He decided otherwise. So, and then the coming in and out was also like very toxic to us, because when he was coming, he was not coming in a good, he was not coming at his G, he has thrived. He was coming, amechapwa na wezi. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I have so much trauma with this topic. It's very heavy for me. I don't know if you guys are noticing. I'm not talking the way I usually talk. It's like heavy for me. Please, Noel, take it away.
I was ready to play therapist. I was just going to sit and listen and ask questions. But I think you and I come from like, I don't know whether I'm one of those people who can say I was raised by a single parent. I really wasn't. Because I moved from being with our biological dad to my stepdad. It feels weird to call him my stepdad because he's the father I have known.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
Mzungu.
Yo. I'm sorry. Richter is just a nickname. Napenda.
It's not. It's pointy. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I and then now for me, as a parent.
No, you were saying.
Yes, I was saying
it's different.
We moved from being with my biological dad to being with my stepdad. But then I feel like my mom has always played the mean parent. She's in all these situations, she's the parent.
Yeah.
She's the one we look at like, you're related to us.
Yeah, you're ours.
You're ours, you're our person. Your word is final say, you know? And then now for me coming in to be a parent, because just now I realized I'm a single parent.
You are going there. You are going to be a
Yeah,
single
single
parent.
parent.
Like, and the road is coming, and we were talking about it. But
Yeah,
just
so
continue.
it's quite eye opening. I wonder if people look at him and they're like, "You're a single parent." They do not.
They don't. They
He's
don't.
just a person. But for me, I have a whole label, and I think recently we were talking about like single parenting, parenting as a mom parenting sons, and as a mom
Single mother parenting daughters.
parenting daughters. And I think we came to a conclusion that it's easier to parent a girl as a single mother than it is to parent a man.
A man, yeah.
But then that's also problematic because we make girls feel like they'll figure it out. Wewe unaelewa kile napitia. We don't. We are children, you know.
Yeah. And
Children shouldn't have to,
understand your issues or
understand
figure
your
it out.
issues
We,
or
we just
figure it
need
out with
a
you.
good place to grow.
They need
and nurture.
a place to thrive.
Yeah.
And we let girls grow up thinking you're the easier one to raise, so it's easier
can be
doing this with you.
You can be grown in a troublesome area.
Yes,
Unaweza
you will
thrive
thrive
anywhere.
Sawa Maya Angelo. So, but then with boys we are very sensitive towards their upbringing. You're like, huyu amelelewa na single mother, akona mashida juu ya single mother. You know, but we never look at girls and think maybe they're experiencing these issues because they were raised by a single mom.
Let me ask you, Evie. But when you hear this daddy issue thing, it's mostly girls who are being told, oh, kuna daddy issues, oh, kuna... I've never had boys being told, kuna mommy issues, ama kuna daddy issues. So
They
that
do.
point is like, girls still get the shaming. Well, unajifanya hivi juu kuna daddy issues. Like on my, if you watch my Instagram, me, I'm always like posting nude photos, not naked, but like I have like sexy photos. And while posting them, me, I was just like, I don't know, I just like it. And then I went on TikTok, and then they were giving us like a daddy issue.
Yeah,
thing.
they say you become overly sexualized.
Become overly sexualized, and I am
Sexual,
yeah. And you like older men. Imagine, like it was at least, and then me, I was looking, and I'm like, oh. You guys, if you're watching this, please tell us if you're like someone who's like coming from a stable home and you also have like these issues.
Made me realize like friends from stable homes tend to be overly confident, almost to the cocky side. It's like they just believe everything is going to be okay, and they just walk in there. Doreen, I'm speaking to you.
Even in relationships, they're stable.
Yes,
Even in
they're like
relationships,
very,
yeah.
you know, kila kitu itakuwa sawa, si niko na daddy na mami. And then you guys from like single household tend to feel almost inadequate. There's something that you feel you don't have that other people have. It shows even in our friend group. It shows that people who grew up in a home with both parents, there's like a confidence they have. I think it's not even a confidence, like people honestly
They're
have
secure.
your back.
They're secure. Yeah, they're
in
like
their-
secure in their personality,
See, even in their
relationships.
attachment styles,
Yeah.
they're very secure. And then
Kini sisi. But
shaky grounds.
sisi wengine tuko huko.
Yeah, so it's interesting, but then also I noticed some of my nicest male friends were brought up by like single moms.
And the toxic ones also.
So I think it just varies. It's a hit or miss.
I don't think it's a hit or miss. What I was reading, I have to shout out. I was reading. What I was reading, they were saying it solely depends on the parent who is there. They have to be. It's going to be like real. It's already hard to be a single parent, but now if you're a single parent and you want your child to flourish, you have to really do more. You have to be very attentive. Yani you have to, because now you see you don't have mom, you don't have that. You have one of them, yeah. You have to be present in their emotional thing, but that is hard to be present when you have to work full time. You come back to the house, you're tired, you don't want stories, and if you have a baby like me who has a big mouth, you come to the house, me I have cases from school, and then I have stories to tell you. It's not going to be easy, yeah. So you have to be very attentive. You also have to like there was another point, but you have to like give it your all
Be present.
yeah, which is also like very tiring for that parent. You work so hard, you come to the house, you also have to like whatever bit that is left, you have to give it to your children, because if they lack that part, they have imeandikwa
The depression.
depression, OCD, hizi mavitu mashida tu za chemical imbalance. they start coming up. Not all people who have these issues are from like single parent home, but most of
They are
them
contributing factor.
yeah, from the survey they did, it was 58% of the group that they surveyed who had mental, I don't want to say mental health issues, they had issues, the chemical imbalance, because
Like
let me just say
personality problems.
one of the things they were saying was with single mothers, they use psychological manipulation to correct you, or like it's excessive
Ni zile za wananyamaza.
or like guilt tripping you, like hizo vitu, guilt tripping, like why are you guilt tripping your children? You know, it's not like really disciplining directly.
For you guys.
It's like it's where, you know, if you had like a father in the house, inakwanga like direct discipline, ama you get like,
because men are very straight to the point.
yeah, direct.
But
But
men ukako hapa amelia ko like, mnataka kunimaliza, mnataka kuniua, and as a child you're confused, you're like,
yeah,
wait, what?
am I in a stable house?
Yeah, but do you because I also discovered there's this toxic relationship single mothers have with their sons.
Even with their daughters.
No, there's the daughter bit, but then there's also this son thing where it's like you're grooming him to be the husband you didn't have. So uko hapo umemuita, you're just he's literally like a little husband of yours. You treat
from the
him,
TikTok I sent you to.
yes,
yeah.
and you also treat him like he
Your
should
mini husband.
Your mini husband. He should be your best friend. So you should be your what? I think like when a child is in the younger stages, they need
Under
a
7.
parent. And then past when your child is developing their personality, they need somebody
After
who
7.
understands them and tries to, you need to find like a level ground to communicate. Because
Yeah.
also you don't want to scare your child off. Your child doesn't have to constantly think mommy is going to lose it.
Yeah, you are, as a parent, you're not like a scary
You're not
figure.
a scary
guider.
figure, but then you're also not just where you're a river, you're just flowing through. Hawajui what to expect on this day. So yeah, there's that, and I think I've talked about it with my guy friends where they're just like, the relationship with the mom is weird.
It is.
Because it's
from what
exhausting.
they were
Your
saying,
mother is not your girlfriend.
she's not, but she's raising like the perfect man she maybe would have wanted. You have to be like nice.
Overly
And
nice.
Yeah, overly nice. And then there's this like, this men raised by single women, there's this like adoring, like it's like they adore. It's, unaonanga sometimes you can say something about women, but it's not like a bad thing, where you like correcting women, but in this community you can't really correct women, because our women are like these demigods. But I feel like it's like something that comes out from like homes where mama ndio the leader, so the girls grow up knowing you can't really like go against your mother. Also the guys grow up knowing you can't go against the mom, so you can say something not really against the women, but it's like something that they can correct. But you'll see the men are like, you can't talk like that about women. Women are perfect. They are sijui nini. Women have been struggling on it.
What wakwambia happy Mother's Day on Father's Day.
Yes, things like that. You know, like overly like looking at womanhood and women like demigods.
I mean, I understand women are like special in their own right, but
No,
in their own right,
no.
if you insist.
I don't think anyone should be special. I think we're just all human beings here.
But I'm not for. I don't think I can be a father to my daughter. I'm not convinced I'll one day wake up and be the man. You know?
You're the man now.
Yeah.
But women raising sons are like, I am your father and your mother.
I hate that
shit.
thing. I hate that shit for
fuck,
CG. I am your mom. I am your dad. No, you're just
on Father's
mom.
Day happy
You're just
Happy Father's Day,
dad.
my mother and my father.
You played the
Shut
father
up.
and mother role. That is
That's toxic. That is very toxic.
very.
Yeah.
And
I should not say this word toxic.
it
too much,
does
yeah.
sound wrong because it's like blaming the parent who stayed.
But
But
it's not blaming.
it is what it is. You're not, I don't believe I'm a father. I'll not wake up and try to be a father to my daughter.
Do you think that, like, these parents also tell the son, they're like, I have been, maybe, kwanga ile times they talk, unajua vile nimengangana na wewe, I've been your mother and your father. Does it come from there? Ama they just figure, they're like, my mother has also been my father.
No.
It's the
I
mother
think
feeding
it
you
starts,
this thing, yeah?
It goes both ways, but I think it also starts with the fact that you constantly feel like you owed the parents. You owe them. You owe them. And I think as parents, that's where we go wrong. Your kids, I don't feel like you should raise kids who feel like they owe you something.
Yeah.
Your kids should just be your kids. You're a parent, they are the child. Let them
That
be
is
the
true.
child. When they are adults,
They're not
let
your
them,
property.
they're not your property. Let them have boundaries with
Individual
you.
lives
Let
too,
them
yeah?
be a person away from you. It's very important. And I think even for me, it took me a while
for me,
to
babe,
try
yeah.
and be a person away from my child.
Yeah,
You're also led by a lot of guilt. You parent using, it comes from a place of guilt. So you try to, you overcompensate in ways that are unhealthy. Because people
Yeah.
think when you're overcompensating, you're giving
giving too much
of
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah, to
It's
you think
selfless.
I'm giving you love, I'm
It's
giving it.
selfless.
But
It's not selfless
much.
in the long run. It's just you lack boundaries. Sasa nyinyi tu ni watu wawili. The child is feeling disrespected, you're feeling unappreciated. And it wasn't even the child's work to make you feel appreciated. I mean, it's okay to appreciate your parents, but don't live your life feeling like you owe them something.
That is true.
You just owe them to be like a sane, functioning adult where they don't have
Yeah.
to parent you.
Keep taking care of you.
Keep taking care
So
of
that
you.
when they are older, you can take care of them
You-
because they have
yes.
raised you to be an individual in this
You're
society.
an individual, you're a person, you're whole on your own. And I think I've said it in dating, and now it's one of those things I'm learning. It's okay to just be a person.
Yeah.
A whole you, without this to other shenanigans.
Because in that single mother thing, and we're just going to talk about single mothers because that's what we know, and because we know there's single fathers there. That also shows when this boy or this man is ready to look for a wife.
Yeah.
But the mom is stuck on, I don't want this one, I don't want this one.
You're
But
not good enough for
clearly,
my
hey,
son.
you're not good enough for my son. But clearly, this man is in love with this person. That like shows up in that time. Unashanga, why are you so involved in your grown child?
Business like that.
Or you, as the girlfriend, are having issues with your man, and then the man is going to tell the mother.
Nimepigia watu wa kwetu.
Uko like, unajua nishaongea na mom. I'm like, child,
That's
boy,
there are
boy.
issues where, because I believe marriage should work, there are things that we don't know that maybe we need advice or
Yeah, there's a difference between reporting and consulting.
and
yeah?
consulting
Yes.
on issues. You
Yeah.
consult your parents. Once you're grown ups, I think it's okay to consult your parents.
You can
on
consult
issues.
your parents.
And I think coming from
Yeah.
African homes, we are very scared of consulting our parents on issues. Because I think currently my mom and I are getting to that place where I feel like I'm consulting her. I'm not really seeking her
Approval or
yes, but I'm letting her know because she's a big part of my life,
And she's
I want
older and
her.
she has
Yes,
wisdom.
I want maybe her input, but I'm not going there like, please, mom, naomba,
niambie,
you know,
nitafanya nini?
nitafanya.
Nisipo. Oh God.
Yes, but we are having a conversation and it's a thing, and I think it's very healthy. For the longest time, I'm one of those people who say I grew up thinking my mom is overly emotional because her and my dad were just completely different personalities. He's very
Calm.
stoic and then my mom is
Stoic
just
like me.
my mom is just over the top. But then now as an adult, I'm really learning to respect her choices.
Her person.
Yeah.
What she is. The
What
person
she is
is,
as
yeah.
a person, it has
You understand.
influenced like some of the best qualities I love about
Like?
myself
I
are
want to
like
hear.
from my mom.
Like what quality?
I think how I am willing to try stuff. Because I told you recently, I was thinking about her and I'm just like, my mom is one of those people who's lived her life
you even said
unapologetically.
today,
Like I admire that about her. She's made choices and stuck to them. Like, this is what is happening, this is what I'm doing. It makes sense to no one, but it is
But me,
what
and I'm going to do it.
Me, I'm going to do it, and I'm
nice.
going to stick to it in career, in love, in
Life,
in
everything.
life.
Yeah.
And I think I admire that about her. And even the emotional bit that I didn't admire, now as an adult, I don't think.
understand.
Yes, I think her openness with her emotions really, because I struggle with emotions. I struggle with being like super vulnerable. And it's one of the best qualities I admire about her. Because I'm like, with my mom, you're not guessing.
You're not guessing what she's feeling.
She's
You
feeling,
can read it.
she's feeling it. She's saying it. She's doing it, and it's beautiful. And if,
Nice.
I don't know if she's watching this, but if
If you're watching Mama, so this is love or this, whatever,
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things that I admire as a mom, because as I've said, she was not like a single parent, but she was running the kingdom,
running the children. Yeah?
yeah.
Let me ask you. So also, on that part, we've talked about the relationship between single mothers and their sons. Talk now about single mothers and their daughters. There's this, I like watching Kevin Samuel, rest in peace. Okay, guy. That was my guy. So I used to like watch him a lot, and he likes to like reference a lot of things from the Bible or like whatever he's learned, whatever. So he was talking to some girl, and in the advising, he was advising the girl. The girl wanted a husband, whatever. In the advising, he was like, go and talk to your mother. And the girl was like, I can't ask my mom these things. And then he was like, why? I'm scared of her. And that is one thing in the relationship between daughters and single mothers. There's like a fear. Because as a daughter in a single mother home, especially a firstborn, let me speak for myself, a lot of duties are left for you. Like figure it out, emotional, they will provide for you, but there's like you're looking at them not as the mother, not as the soft person who's supposed to be your friend, but as the authoritarian. And also, you have to grow up very fast and do other things in the house, take care of things in the house. So it's not really like a mom and daughter normal situation. It's
So
just
your co-parents.
Yeah, it's like your co-parents, and also it's like this is like a figure of authority, just like an authority figure. And that's why for a very long time, even me, I was like scared of my mom. But she's like a softie. My mom is like, guy, a softie. But I guess because that was the dynamic, and also because I was like a naughty girl, and I'm the firstborn, I think I just needed attention. I was not getting it, and I had responsibilities.
I have a question, because I am a last one, but I have my older sister.
Yeah.
And I think what you're saying, I've kind of had the same sentiments from her. It's like with her, it was guesswork, and then whatever it is, she has to trickle it down to me.
Yes, trickle it down to the other siblings.
And then you're like, but I'm also your child.
Yeah.
Did you feel like a lot of that?
I did, and the thing was, I was not. I've been a naughty kid tango kitambo, so maybe like every time Mimi nikiongeleshwa, I was the one the one leading these ones, but every time wewe hata you're not doing a good job, wewe unatengeneza, and like tumeachana na 1 year. My younger sister is 1 year younger than me. The other one is like 1 year younger than the other one. So we're like together. I am supposed to be the leader of this group, but I'm also confused. I am like leading the blind. The blind rat is leading the blind rats. So yeah, I felt like that.
Do you feel like if there was a father figure? Sorry.
I needed that.
Sorry. Do you feel like if there was a father figure in whatever this was, then you guys would have had like more leadership, like somebody on the front row just...
I think, yeah, like
bulldozing
without
through the...
saying, yeah, but we also didn't want this toxic father that we had, father figure that we had, but definitely we needed that. Also my mom also knew we needed that, but I think the situation was like that. We had to adjust. Even me right now, sometimes I might seem like I'm cold, but I just get over emotions really fast because I don't know, I just feel like I don't have time for that. If I spend my time feeling this thing, my other things will crumble. So I just, emotions are like, ifike ishe.
That's quite worrying.
It is worrying. It's worrying.
Because I think you should feel things. Allow yourself to feel
I've not
things.
been someone's soft daughter for a very, like I've not been, Oh, baby, I didn't get that.
Me, I was a lot.
A lot of that?
I say, like, I think I stopped being a crybaby like 7 years ago. Me, I was just an emotional mess.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even see you like that nowadays.
I feel like I'm very like that with my family, because I feel like my family gets a whole different side of me that people usually get. At home, me jua tu mini mtu wa my feelings na mi nitalia. Because even before they tell me anything, they're like, no, usilie. Then out here on the streets, I'm just...
The gangster.
Yes, but because you
understand that
and I, I think we're different in that way. I think I allow myself to overfeel things. I just don't show it, but I work through them. And then you just like, this emotion is here, we are getting over it.
Yeah, for me it's like that. The emotion comes, I get over it, and I don't want it to come again because
You didn't like the feeling.
I don't like the feeling, and also I feel like once I let myself feel it, I can lose it.
I feel
Yeah.
like I've lost it.
I lose it,
severally.
and my losing it is not nice.
It's not cute.
It's not cute. It's very dangerous for myself. So I don't like feeling even the slightest thing. Inaweza kandogo, I have to like get over it fast. Otherwise, I will feel it and I will like personalize kila kitu.
But
Personalize it, take it hard to my heart.
Shut
Buzz.
up.
I know.
But
I like to
do
get
you
over
feel
that
like,
very
because
fast.
we always say like we're getting over things, but these things show up in your adult
They do.
relationships.
Even now they do.
They show up in friendships, they show up in relationships, they show up in how you handle yourself on a day-to-day basis.
That's true, yeah.
They really do. Because doing like a lot of shadow work where you like take a step back and then you're trying to
smart at shadow work. What is it? Like looking back?
no, like
Retrospect.
you relearn, you unlearn, and then you learn like new things. So for me, I think I'm at that place, and I know I might sound like I have it together over here. If my sister's watching, she's just probably, her eyes are so fine. She's just like, it's full. But it has taken like a lot for me to know this is not working for Noel, so I have to take a step back. Yeah, maybe I'm feeling this way because of this. And how do I want to show up as a person? Will I continue blaming my parents? Because even this single parent thing, will you continue blaming?
Even at 50.
At 50, you are like,
Daddy
get the work done.
Yeah.
Like, yo, nobody's going. It's not practice.
And
Like,
out
you're
here in
not
the world, you are
practicing.
alone.
You're alone,
Yeah.
and you're not practicing it. Acha ni practice next
Hivi.
season.
Next season
nitarudi
itachange.
nikiwa nimechange.
And you'll come back next season as a cat.
You'll come back as a butterfly. Uko tu hapo alafu we slap it.
Anyway, but that is very true. At some point, you have to past your traumas.
Get past your traumas.
But
it's no
identify
longer
them.
about your parents.
Identify your issues,
what
yeah.
you're struggling with. Unlearn, relearn, do whatever the fuck you need to do for yourself. You're
And
an
books
adult.
help. I think
Books help.
I started reading books. Books really
Imagine
help.
any therapy.
Yeah, go for it. Oof, that's a really nice
I'm one of those people who believes in give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. You can pray about it, but I think you need somebody to walk you through these feelings.
I think everybody needs therapy.
Talk to professionals. Talk to people. You all need therapy.
Everybody needs therapy. Kila
If
mtu ako
there's
na
one
ka
thing
baggage
we
you're
agree
carrying.
on, parents should be parents. A dad and a mom should like come together to bring up a child. It shouldn't be left to one parent, because then there's an imbalance. You have to work, you have to do what, unless it's like natural causes where you understand none of us is in control of death.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it's a matter of staying, come on, lazy parents, come back into the picture.
Because they are deadbeat fathers.
Yes.
Like, I can't respect any deadbeat father. Like,
Me, I can't respect.
You can't even call you a man. You should be the gender neutral things.
They.
Oh shit! Did I just say that?
Yes.
Please don't cancel me. I'm just joking.
Yeah, but
I'm just like, men should be men. You can't be doing such things. Even if you
Yeah,
have
like-
5 bob, give the kids 3 bob. You
yeah,
remain
do
with 2
something.
shillings.
Do something about it, because I don't believe
That's
we
disgusting.
have sex expecting flowers.
Yeah, especially unprotected.
You don't
And
have unprotected sex expecting. Here's your bouquet.
But one thing, speaking on why people like also talk about single mothers every time, I got this also from Kevin Samuel and my mom. When you sleep with someone as a woman, you have sex with that person, you get pregnant.
It's your responsibility.
That child is yours. It is not that man's, unless he's your husband. That child is yours because that man can disappear and you will be left with the kid. It's either for you to perform the abortion or keep the child, and after that, the child is yours. Mtoto ni wa mama. So,
That
before
narrative needs to end, man.
that is a problem because men
Black
are shit
China,
out
hello.
here.
Hello.
Men are shitty out here.
Black China is like me nitawaona on
Ona,
Sunday.
mwanaume atakuchocha, he's okay with the pregnancy, and then will disappear maybe.
And then he's like,
Yeah, so what will you do? You'll throw the
Shaky.
kid in the air, you're like, babako atakudaka. It is yours.
I
Utabaki na
once
yeye.
watched someone they were expecting, the guy was excited, then month 7 he chickened out. She gave birth to identical twins. Her and her mom took the kids to kwao, akaambia kijana and the mom, pick one, they are both girls na wanafanana. Mtu wachie mmoja na nyinyi mbaki na mmoja. It's not like you're picking a girl and a boy. Pick one. And for me, I'm just like, imagine staying in your children's lives. They need it.
I
And
know.
if you take up the position of being like a step parent, do it.
That's also a very hard
But
task,
usikuje
but
eti unataka, it's not, you can't quit. Don't quit.
And also,
Okay, quit.
we did. Let's mention first single parents, single mothers on dating. I think you should do it. But the problem is, if you introduce your kids too soon, and then this guy keeps this man goes, and then you get another one, he comes and goes. It's not good for the child, yeah. But also, it's not good when you meet this guy, like solidify your shit out there, and then you bring the person to the children.
Uncle.
Daddy.
Daddy.
No, as we call them uncles. You bring the uncle to the home, and then they don't click with the kids. Yani, it's like a lose-lose situation. So I think it's better to have kids when you're married. I think that's the only solution to this.
Yeah,
We've been told this for a very long time.
We don't agree with it. We
But
try
now
to
you
deny.
understand.
But for me, I'm honestly for have kids when you're married.
Have kids when you're married.
This person, I know marriage seems very small to our generation. We try to downplay it.
It's
but
very important.
imagine me for my next baby, the ring. The
Say
ring.
next.
The ring.
Also, I'm trying to like finish all the things I had in my head. Another thing is single. What was I saying? Oh shit, I've forgotten now. It was a very serious point, guys.
Alisema easy coffee.
Yeah, it's we're drinking marijuana juice.
No.
But don't
guys,
come for us.
No, don't come for us.
It's just coffee.
It's just coffee.
Yeah,
But guys, this was, I think it's a conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah.
Maybe we will continue it sometime.
Single mothers, you guys are strong. Like
The
hold it
parent
down.
who stayed,
You guys are strong. We might sound like we're like
judging
or whatever, but we're just saying the way the kids come out and whatever effects or whatever side things happen. But please, you guys are strong. You're doing a good job.
I no longer want to be described or prescribed as the strong black woman.
No,
No,
I know it's not.
Me,
We want to be
Talia,
soft.
I'll cry. So I want to be soft.
Yeah,
but the
let's be
parent who
soft.
stayed, kudos to you.
Kudos to you. Keep
The
doing what you're
parent
doing.
who left, sasa nitakuwa tu najulikana for middle fingers.
Yeah.
But
Again,
the parent who
for another
left,
season,
go back to your people.
go back to your kids.
Yes.
Because this men out here, like,
Go back to your
just
children.
shameless.
Anyway, guys, if you
shameless.
agree with us, if
Yeah.
you don't, Pia Jilambe. But
Lamba lolo. So what are we saying, babe? Bye.
goodbye.
This was a heavy topic, but I think we held it to the seriousness it deserves. So guys,
Hey, she's
Bye.
sounding serious.
I'm very serious. I'm sorry, like, but she's in
Bye.